Hi, and welcome to Life is Good Today. In my first book, Jungle to the Boardroom, I talk about that everyone is leading. And oftentimes I think in life we don't believe that we're leading, but I think if we took a deeper look, we'd probably find out that we truly are. That there are people around us that are being influenced by our actions, our words, and you know, Abraham Lincoln, I believe it was the quote, you can please some of the people all the time, but not all the people all the time. And so, if you look at our political climate, Donald Trump, it doesn't seem, it doesn't matter what he does, it seems, that 42% of the country is behind him. And then the other 52% is kind of against or going in another direction. So leadership isn't always necessarily what we think it is. I think a lot of times we think, oh, when we're talking about leadership, it's something positive forward. But the truth is we all have influence, and so we can influence people in a negative way. I really look at the earlier part of my life. I think that I had oftentimes led people over the cliff, with my attitude, fighting the world, all that, and probably still am today without knowing it, I don't know. Anyway, the idea is, how do we become more aware of that? One way is to notice the people who surround you and are drawn to you in a certain way. That probably tells you a little bit more about where your values are, because we tend to collect up with people that share our same values or thinking. And you've probably got people outside that. I don't mean that it's absolute. I mean, I have a lot of friends that I disagree with a lot of their viewpoints about what's happening, but they're still really good friends. But I know that really good friendships, we think in pretty common ways. And so, if you have children, you got a family, you're in the community, you're working, you might start taking a look at what kind of influence are you in the world right now, and decide for yourself, is that's the kind of influence that you want to be. I know that for myself, I like me, I like what I stand for, and I know that I can get on Facebook and stir it up. But, truth is, I have a viewpoint, and I think my viewpoint is important for me to express. Whether it influenced somebody one way or the other isn't necessarily my intent when I get on and do it. It's just like, nope, I want to say what I see. And that may make a difference in somebody's life, it may not. But for me, it's important, because if I have insights and I don't express them, then there's a good chance that I won't move forward. So, I know I can get tired of beating a dead horse, and at that point, it's like, okay, what do I want to focus on now? I know what my viewpoint is on that. I'm not going to change that, so let's move forward and see what we can do different over here. And so all of us are in the lead. All of us are leading someone, whether you believe it or not. You may want to take a look at it. Who are you leading? What influence are you on them? And are you the influence that you want to be? And it isn't about being perfect. That isn't about always being positive. It's just about, are you showing the world who you are and where you're coming from and what you believe in, and keep changing. And I think that's the goal. Anyway, that's my goal. So that's my thought of today on a hot, muggy Monday morning in Florida. I kind of, after all this quarantine thing, I don't know what I think anymore. So life is good today. It's the only day I have, so I'm going to have a good day. And I'm going to go out and influence Nancy and Dookie, because that's about it for me. Okay, have a great day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.